We'll start with the feet hip width apart, seated on a sturdy chair, and let's just talk a little bit about posture. This is sit and be fit. Most of the exercises will be done seated and can be done seated or standing. So you're more than welcome to stand up if you'd like. You're seated in the chair where your legs are in a 90-degree angle. So visualizing train tracks with your legs. In other words, the knees aren't knocking in or they're not bowing out. So you're in a staggered stance, or I'm sorry, you're in a hip width stance, and the ankles, knees, and hips are tracking, as well as your ear, shoulder, and hip stacking. So the legs are tracking on a train track, and your ear, shoulder, hip alignment is lifted and lengthened. You also have a little dip in the cervical spine in your neck and a little dip in the lordotic spine in your lower back.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing you, Terry. I'm only seeing myself. Is there something about the speaker view?
Let's see.
Sorry.
No. You only can see yourself?
Yes.
You know, on my end, I don't have, let me see, hang on. Yeah, maybe you can press the Zoom, going to Zoom and hit back to meeting possibly. That might be an option.
She has to turn off her video.
Oh, turn off the video. Okay.
Yes, on the bottom left.
Okay. Did you get that?
No.
I think you have to screen share.
She
No.
has to turn off her video on the bottom left.
Yeah, if you tap the screen in the bottom left, there's usually a video with it's red with a slash,
Yes,
or it's no slash. You might want to tap that so that there's a slash.
Yes, it's off. Yes, I know.
We can't see just you. We see the whole class. We can't
Oh.
get you on the full screen.
That's right. That's the same problem I'm having.
You have
You can't see my video.
you have to put you have to click on Teresa's picture, and then you'll see pin video. Press pin video and you'll get her only.
Okay, that works.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, everyone all set? All right. There we go. Okay, so back to sit and be fit. Whoops. Back to sit and be fit. Here we go. Train track legs and ear, shoulder, hip alignment for the upper body. The dip in the lordotic arch as well as the cervical arch should be maintained. Upper body, chin to chest like you're holding onto a grapefruit, and the lower body, encourage an arch. You have a pelvic bowl that should be facing upright. Contract the abdominal, pulling the navel into the spine and up towards the sternum, and contracting the glute muscles, the buttock muscles. And that should help keep the pelvic bowl upright and the lower back supported. So now that's the posture, alignment, and core. So if you have that maintained starting in your starting position and carrying you through class, you'll actually be doing a 50-minute abs, core, and alignment class. All of the exercises we're going to be doing today are going to reinforce that optimal alignment and braced core. So maintaining this lift and the stacked legs, take a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale out from the mouth or nose. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale, breathe, and exhale. And then one more inhale and exhale. Your hands are on your hips, your right toe is in the floor, circling the ankle around, lubricating the ankle, the knee, and the hip joint. Circle through, comfortable, small range of motion. Go a little bit bigger and open the ankle wider, as well as the knee and the hip, as your body dictates. And then reverse direction. Take the ankle in, circle, ankle, knee, and hip. And 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. And the same thing on the other side. Place your left toe into the floor and circle the ankle around. Continue to lift your torso up and maintain that ear, shoulder, hip alignment. And go a little bit bigger, open that ankle a bit wider, and then reverse direction. Take the ankle in, circling ankle, knee, and hip. And this is something that we can do prior to getting up out of bed. Doing something like this at the edge of your bed or seated down in a chair. And then relax the feet. Let's do the same thing with our arms. So relax the arms at your side and start to circle the ankle of the wrists. The ankle of the upper body, the ankle of the arms. Circle through the wrists and reverse direction, other way. And reverse direction again, circle, circle. And reverse one more time. Relax the arms and shake it out. So that doesn't do a lot for the shoulders. So we'll take that right arm and circle in front of the body and back. Round when you circle in front, open when you go into the back. Round and open, round and open, and 4 more, and 3 more. Last 2, and 1, and open up the arm. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Round and open, lubricating that shoulder joint. There is synovial fluid in most joints of the body, and by moving the body parts and the joints in these types of ways, we allow that synovial fluid is able to freely move through that joint and circle. And it affords you ease of movement, warmth, and greater range of motion in that particular joint. And we're going to try to hit all of them. And 1 more. And relax. And then 2 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. And again, inhale, arms up. And exhale down. Allow the hands to relax at your side. Right ear to right shoulder. Just maintaining that lifted upper torso. And up and over to the other side. So your chest remains open, the shoulder blades down and in, and the head falls to the left, and then slowly to the right. And you're just tilting your head side to side. And we'll do 4 more. 4 and 3, last 2, and 1. And then bring the head center. Now we'll look over the right shoulder. Look right, center, and left, and center. Right, center, and left, and center. 1 more right, center, and left. And then hold the head center. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up, and exhale down. And again, inhale, and exhale. So we started our feet and we ended up at our head and our neck and kind of lubricated and warmed up quite a few of the joints along the way. So now we've warmed it up. Now we're going to warm up our cardiovascular system just by marching the legs. So as we engage and start to utilize our bigger muscles, our quadriceps, front thighs, hamstrings, the back of the thighs, the abdominal, the shoulders, the shoulder blades are working. You're working your back muscles and pumping the arms. You're allowing for that oxygen to get into those big working muscles, as well as the heart and lungs. So it's very important for your cardiovascular system to get the big muscles going. And that's what we're doing. And march, and march, and march, and march. And 4 more. And 3 more, and keep the legs going, hands on the hips, tap the right toe forward, and it's right toe and left toe, right and left, And if you point your toes, you stretch the tops of your feet, and you're stretching your shins. And 8 more, and touch, and touch. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades nice and tight. 4 more, 3 more. Back to the marches, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Hands on the hips, and 4 more, and 3. Now tap your right toe to the right side, right and left, right and left. Continue to point your toes. Continue to stretch the tops of your feet and your shins. Take the legs side to side and side, warming up the hip joints, inner thighs, outer thighs, working the adductor inner thigh, abductor outer thigh. Add your arms. The arms are going in opposition of the legs, opposite direction. Let's do about 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2, and march it out and pump those arms. You should be feeling a little warmer. The room may be feeling, gosh, I think it's getting warmer in here. It's actually you. You're really exercising, really working those bigger, the larger muscles, and those muscles are demanding oxygen and blood, increasing your heart rate. That's how the heart as a muscle gets its workout. The demand of those bigger muscles demanding more oxygen, demanding more blood. So the heart has to work harder and pump and pump and pump. And 8 more. 3, hands on the hips. Keep marching the legs and march. Now tap your right toe and your left toe, right and left. Now with the legs, reach the arms, press out and press. And exhale. Good. Press and so along with those larger muscles in the legs, now we're activating the muscles that are close to the heart. And that increases the demand for oxygen, increasing the workload for the heart, for the lungs. And that's a cardiovascular, cardiopulmonary workout. And that's how you get it. Working the bigger muscle groups in a large way. Your heart and lungs have to work together as a team to get the oxygen into the muscles. And 4 more, and 3 more, and 2, march it out, and inhale, arms up, and exhale, and inhale, arms up. Now tap your right toe to the side, arms swinging in opposition. If you're not feeling comfortable adding the arms so quickly, keep the hands on your hips, and then add them when you feel comfortable. And again, make sure you're seated at the edge of your sturdy chair, but not too close to the edge. You should feel safe and comfortable. Let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. March it out and inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. And 1 more, inhale and exhale. So we covered posture and alignment. We covered core. We covered a little bit of cardiovascular, cardiopulmonary strength and conditioning to warm up the muscles and warm up the body. So once you're warm, your body is more able to accept the stretching. So let's get stretching. So extend the right leg out, stay seated on the edge of your seat, bringing the perfect S-curve torso down towards your thighs. Now you should be feeling the back of the upper thigh, the hamstring, the back of the knee, which is part of the hamstring, and the back of the lower leg, the calf. So those muscles, visualize a muscle as a piece of taffy. If you were to take a piece of taffy, put it in the refrigerator. It gets cold, it gets hard, and if you try to pull it, it might actually break. So same thing with a muscle. You really don't want to stretch, or definitely not overstretch, a cold muscle. So we warmed up the joints, we allowed for movement and space, we warmed up the muscles, and now we're stretching them. Like a warm piece of taffy would then pull and stretch. And the muscles respond in a similar way, not exactly, but still with that same idea in mind. A warm muscle stretches much more safely, much more fully than a cold muscle. And then inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Reposition your foot so you're pointing the toes down, stretching the top of the outer leg, the tibialis anterior, the shin, and a little bit through the quadricep. Your quadricep is lengthening, and the hamstring is definitely lengthening. So the back of the thigh. And most people's bodies have tight hamstrings. So this stretch is a nice exercise to do on a daily basis or a semi-regular basis, at least a few times a week. And inhale and exhale. One more breath. And exhale. And then slowly bring that leg in. We're in a perfect position to now fully stretch your hip flexor and your quadricep. 2 90-degree angle legs. Curl the toes under of the leg behind you. The front leg is your stabilizing leg. So your weight is in that front heel, the right heel. The left knee is in line with your hip, and the ear, shoulder, hip alignment is lengthened and lifted. Inhale. Exhale. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, contract this glute, the left buttock muscle. Squeeze it, contract it, and press the hips forward. You'll feel a deeper stretch in the upper hip flexor and the quadricep. And 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Then ease back a little bit. Stack your legs so that they're hip width apart. 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhaling in through the nose, out from the mouth and nose, and relax. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'll angle my chair a little bit. I'm going to send my left heel out to the floor. My foot is flexed. My leg is as straight as it comfortably can be. If you feel like you have a tendency to hyperextend at a certain joint, keep an ever so slight bend in whatever joint that is. So for instance, here, the primary joint that we're sensitive about and aware of is the knee joint. You don't want to put your hand on the kneecap. You don't want to overextend or hyperextend at the knee joint. So it's a slight bend, even though the leg is straight. And then from an imaginary dowel in your hip, you're taking this lengthened torso down towards your thigh. And then inhale in through the nose, exhale out from the mouth and nose. And again, inhale in through the nose and exhale from the mouth and nose. And now ease back a little bit, reposition the foot. So you stretch the top of the foot and the shin fully. Inhale and exhale. So it doesn't really matter how the breath comes out. It could come out from the nose or the mouth, but it does matter how it goes in. If you breathe in through your nose, that breath will be warmed, filtered, and humidified to prepare it for the lungs. We don't have to worry about the warm, humid part right now because we have that in our atmosphere, don't we? But just in case you watch this video in winter, so breathe in through the nose, warm, filter, and humidify the breath, prepare it for the lungs, and slowly ease back. Bend that front leg, that left leg, 90-degree angle, left leg 90 degrees, curl the toes under, contract the glute, push the hip forward, stretching hip flexor, inner thigh groin, sartorius muscle, quadricep. All of those muscles in the front thigh. And then inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and contract the scapula. Again, inhale, lift, lengthen. exhale, relax. One more deep breath, inhale, and exhale. And now slowly turn the body to the front. Feet are hip width apart, facing forward, so toes, knees, and hips are forward. I'm going to angle a little bit. Your hands are on your thighs. Let's stretch the lower back. We're working on spinal flexion and extension. Inhale, hinge forward a little bit from your hip. Look up, inhale, arch. And then exhale and round. Inhale, shoulders down, scapular retraction, arch. And then exhale and round. Try to straighten your arms as much as you can. Again, inhale, arch. And exhale and round. And then one more. Inhale, arch. And exhale and round. And then slowly roll the vertebrae all the way up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Arms are interlaced now behind your back. Open up the chest. Wrists, elbows, shoulders are slightly flexed and open. And now we're stretching the chest, front shoulders, biceps, and forearms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing the arms. Flex your palms at your side to stretch the forearms. Roll the shoulders back. Right ear to right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Again, in and exhale. We're stretching the upper chest, neck, upper back, and shoulder of the left side. Inhale and exhale. Bring your head center and then bring the head over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Again, breathing in through the nose, inhale, and out from the mouth or nose. Two more. And exhale. One more. And exhale. And bring the head center. Shake out the arms and just gently bring the right arm across your chest. Your palm is facing your chest or up to the ceiling comfortably. Should be a comfortable position for your arm. Let the top arm relax in the bottom arm. So you're using your left hand to support that elongated right arm. Bring it into the body and gently pull it to the left side. So you're doing a seated spinal twist with a nice back of the shoulder, upper back opening, upper back stretch. And inhale, try to look as far over that left shoulder as you can. Again, inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more time, deep breath, and exhale. And then slowly, upper body center, bring the left arm across, give it a hug, allow the left arm to relax down, give it a hug, twist and look. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath. And exhale. And then slowly bring the upper arms center. Shake it out. 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And march it out. So we covered a lot of our components of fitness. We covered posture, alignment, and core. Very important to move forward in exercise, whether it's strength training and muscular endurance, cardiovascular, or flexibility. If you're not doing it in a nice, lengthened, optimal posture and a braced core, you're not going to get the full benefit, and it might not be as safe if you're executing the exercises without that posture, alignment, and core in mind. So we covered it. Wow, check, check, check. Posture alignment, warm up, flexibility, and now we're going to go into cardiopulmonary, cardiovascular fitness. So we're going to start as we did for our warm-up and then keep adding on until we get a good sweat going. So march and pump those arms. Woo! Now if you're feeling good and if you're feeling ready to go and really warmed up, really go for it. Pump the arms a little more quickly. Pump the legs a little more quickly. March and march. Always to a pain-free range of motion. Never push past the point of discomfort or of something that's challenging but comfortable. Never uncomfortable. Keep it going. March it, march. Woo! 4 more. And 4 and 3. Touch your right toe to the front. It's right and left. Reach the arms. Push it right, left. 8 more. Back to your marches. Pump and pump. Lengthen your spine. Brace your core. Let's go for more. And pump and pump. Woo! And pump it and pump it. 4 more. 3. Right toe forward. Press it out. Right and left and right and left. And 4 and 3. Right toe to the side and reach, side to side, and 4 and 3, march it out, pump your arms, 4 more, and 3, right knee up, and reach, right knee and left knee, right knee and left knee. Stretch your arms up. If this is uncomfortable for your arms, your spine, arms can be across the chest, below shoulder height, down to the floor. That's a nice option. Or arms relaxing down, hands on your hips. You have a lot of choices. This one is one of the more challenging choices. Exhale, exhale. So if you're having a double espresso day, go for it. Really reach. If you're having just a regular coffee day, reach it. If you're into just a little bit of regular tea, go down. And if you're into a little decaf or chamomile, relax it. All right? Either one you choose, it's still a hot cup of drink. Keep it going. And 4 more. 4 and 3. March it out and pump those arms. Woo! And pump it and pump it. 4 more. Right toe forward and we press and press. Exhale, exhale. Keep pushing. 4 more. Right toe to the side, arm swing left and reach. Woo! Here we go. 8 more. 8. March it out. Pump your arms. 4 more. 3 more. Lift your knee. Choose double espresso, regular calf, tea, whatever you'd like. 8 more. Here we go. 8. Woo! Lift it. Brace your core. Try not to lift your knees too high. Just as high as you feel that it's comfortable, challenging, but no pain, no pain, no pain. It's a pain-free range of motion. Last 2. Woo! And 1. March it out. Pump your arms. Woo! I think this room is getting warmer and warmer. Let's tap your toes. Tap it, tap it. So my heels are slightly in front of my knees. Instead of ankles underneath your thighs, my heels are slightly forward. My hands are going right on top of my thighs. I'm adding a little bit of my upper body weight and a little pressure to engage my core. So it's a toe tap, fall prevention right here, guys. We're strengthening the tops of the feet and the shins which are responsible for flexion of the foot. Keep going. 8 more. This is tough. Keep going. Keep breathing. March it out. Left foot. March left. March left. Deep arm circles. Reach it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, breathing through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Left foot forward. Heel. And reach it. And reach it. Flex your foot. And press your arms. Woo! 8 more. 8. Last 4 and 3. Right toe to the left. Arm swing right. And switch. And switch. And point those toes. Woo! And stretch. And reach. And brace those the core muscles. Woo! 8 more. 4 more. March it out. Pump your arms. 4 more marches. 4, 3. Lift your left knee and reach. Overhead. Across the chest. Down to the floor. Or no more. On the hips. Woo! Otherwise, 8 more. 7, 6. Woo! 4 more. 3 more. March it out. Pump your arms. Keep it going. 4 more. From the top, left foot forward and flex. Flex. Left heel, right heel. Switching it up for the lower legs. Keeping that chest upright and lifted. Try not to round forward. Try not to lean way back. Stay lifted and tall. 8 more. 7. 3, 2, left toe, reach and reach. Left toe and right toe. Side to side. Reach it out. 8 more. Back to your marches and pump it and pump it. Nice tall spine. 4 and 3. Lift your left knee up with the arms and lift. Flex your feet. Really press. And 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6. Keep reaching. Straighten your arms. Woo! Lift it. And 2 more. And 1 and 1 and shake it out. Now, please bring your heels underneath your hamstring or towards the chair. Your hands are on top of the thigh. Lift and lower your heels. So the first set, we were working on the toe raises. Now we're complementing the toe raises to work the lower leg fully and in a balanced way, lifting the heels. Lift it. Contract the calves. Contract the soleus underneath and below the calves. Working that lower leg behind you fully and lift. And I'm adding pressure, a little pressure. I'm hinging forward with my upper torso. I'm pushing my hands into my thighs to work a little bit more of the core, working your core. Keep breathing. Take a break anytime you need. Take a sip of water anytime you need. Modify anytime. If it's not feeling right, make up your own exercise. If you can't think of one, march it out and deep breaths. Good. Keep going. Last 4, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. March it right, left. Inhale, arms up. Woo! Welcome to your cardiovascular, cardiopulmonary fitness. That is what's called aerobic fitness. Aerobic means air. Aerobic means oxygen. Aerobic exercise. So when people say, oh, I'm going to my aerobics class, they're generally talking about a class that focuses on large muscle movements to get the breath rate going, to get the sweat rate going to work the heart and the lungs. And 2 more. And exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Very nice. Now we're going to work on muscular endurance. So grab your 2 water bottles, grab your cans of soup, grab your weights. Whatever you grab, make sure you're lifting it in a safe, nice S-curve neutral, perfect posture kind of a way. Brace your core, even if it's a 1 pound weight or a ½ pound weight. Do it very slowly. Keep the weights close to your body. Take the right foot forward and left leg back. Your palms are facing the outer thighs. So we're going to reinforce the posture that we've been talking about by developing muscular strength and endurance in the back of the shoulder, the upper back, and the muscles along each side of the spine, the erector spinae, so that you can more effortlessly maintain your perfect posture, your lifted posture. When the muscles are there to help you out, it's a lot less work. So your palms are facing inward, chin to chest. Pull the elbows up and back and exhale. So I'm going to face you so that you can see that my legs are like train tracks, although one leg is slightly in front of the other. I'm in a staggered stance. Both of my knees are bent and I'm hinging forward from my hips and I'm taking my torso from that upright position to about a 20 to 40%, maybe 45% incline or decline, an angle. And inhale and exhale. Now to add a little bit more to this exercise, you could definitely add more weight. Squeeze the center bar with your fists. Go more slowly. So for the last 8, let's go more slowly. Here we go. Squeeze 8. And exhale, 7. You exhale on exertion. 6. Exhale, 5. And then place the weights right onto your thighs. Come up to seated position. Extend your right leg. Flex your foot. Using the weight and placing it above the kneecap, not on the kneecap, on the thigh, lift and lower that front leg. So you can use a weight, you can use both of your weights, or both water bottles, or both cans of soup. Or you could actually take your weights off. The weight of the leg is challenging enough generally to give you a good workout, especially if this is an exercise that you're not real familiar with or don't do very regularly. Exhale and exhale. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And then bring that leg back. Let's go ahead and bring the left leg forward, right leg back. That nice S-curve neutral posture down 20 degrees or 40 or 45 degrees down, as long as it's comfortable and you can comfortably maintain that S-curve spine. And then pull, the elbows come in close to the spine and just pull like you're starting 2 lawnmowers, both at once. Why not? Exhale, inhale. Do one for yourself and one for your neighbor. Exhale and exhale. So again, we are working the back of the shoulder, the upper back, the muscles between the shoulder blades, the rhomboids. So don't forget to pinch those shoulder blades, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale. That'll tell the scapula bones where they need to be for optimal posture. And exhale. Now, it might be a little easy for you. You can grab more weights or squeeze the center bar and let's go more slowly for the last 8, 7, 6. Exhale on exertion. That's up. Exhale. Slowly lower the weights down, place them on your thighs, and come up. Extend that left leg out. Weight or no weight, lift and lower. Lifting this leg about, I would say 2 to 4 inches. Doesn't have to be higher than 4 inches. It depends on leg length. It depends on your mobility, but it's a comfortable 6 inches. You can go up a little higher, but remember, as the repetitions continue, the challenge increases, so you can always modify. And lift, and lift, good. Excellent job, keep it going, guys. This one's tough. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and down. Good, place the weights in. Bring your legs a little closer together. Palms are now facing out. So we're going to work on the wrists and the biceps. Palms are out, curl the wrists in, roll your shoulders back, and then lift your palms up and lower. Lift and lower. Exhaling as you lift, inhale, lower. That's it, you guys. Excellent. Keep breathing. Take water breaks or take recharging breaks anytime you need. With this warmer weather, you may feel that you don't have as much energy, or you're feeling a little more tired a little more quickly. It's okay. That's what happens in a heat wave. So it's okay to back off a little bit. Remember, always work in a comfortable exercise zone, comfortable range of motion, always pain-free. Squeeze that center bar. Let's go for 4 more. And 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. And 1. All the way down. Place the weights on your thighs. Roll both shoulders back. 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Hinge forward from the hips. Now we're going to add a little bit of weight to our heel raise. Hinge back, little added pressure. Lift and lower. Lift those heels up and down. Lift and lower. Good. And exhale. And exhale. So now each leg weighs a little bit more. You've got your weights there. You're pressing your upper body weight, your hands into your thighs. Keep going. It increases the challenge. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. All right. Let's engage our upper chest, front shoulders, and again, a little bit of the neck. Take the right foot forward, left leg back. Palms are facing inward. Now we are working the shoulders, so if you need to use a little bit of a lighter weight, these are just smaller muscle groups, so they may fatigue more quickly. If you don't have lighter weights, just take a break when you need it. And then join us when you feel you're up to it. So your elbows and wrists are slightly flexed, chest is open and lifted. Exhale, lift the weights up to shoulder height. Exhale, and notice the front shoulder working, the upper chest working. And exhale. And exhale. So for a little bit more of a challenge, bring your arms slightly away from the midline of the body. So you're bringing your arms out. Continue to lengthen your torso. Brace your core. And exhale. Woo! Let's try 4 more, guys. This is not easy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Place the weights on your mid-thigh. Now bring both of your ankles in front of your knees. So in other words, your ankles aren't behind the knees, close to the hamstring. They're at 90 degrees or farther away from your knees and away from the chair. And you're applying the weights placing the weights on the mid-thigh, applying a little pressure on top of the weights, lift and lower the toes. So here is our second set of shin lifts, toe raises. And this is adding strength, adding resistance to an exercise that we did during the warm-up or cardio portion. And this will add a little fuel to the fire of those muscles to get the shins even stronger. You're adding weight. You're adding sets. And lift. And lift. Let's go for 8 more. 8. Try to lift your toes up higher and higher. The top of the foot is working. The tops of the toes are working. The tops of your toes should be right at the top of the shoe, inside the shoe, but right on the top of it. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and relax. Good. Back to center. Feet are hip width apart. Let's get into our tricep, the back of the upper arm. So we're going to hinge forward a little bit. Bring our elbows from waistline to the back, towards the back. Roll the shoulders back, and you're going to extend both arms behind you. Extend. So out and in, and out and in. Extend and bend. Just watch your chair. If you have arms on your chair, if your chair is sticking out a little wider, you can accommodate by pressing the arms out a little bit as long as you feel comfortable in the wrist and elbow. But if it starts to feel, or shoulder, if it starts to feel uncomfortable, then keep it close. You may even want to do this standing. You may want to come up and just clear, have a nice clear path for the arms instead of having the limitations of possibly a wide chair or arms. And let's try 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3. Last 2, and 1. Place the weights on the thighs. Last leg exercise. So you can alternate lifting your leg, lift right leg, lift left leg. This is actually a very, very good exercise for the hips and keeping your hips strong for walking. Pressing the opposite foot down to the floor, pressing the left foot, pressing the right foot. So as the right knee comes up, the left foot is pressing. As the left knee comes up, the right foot presses down. Keeping the tall lifted spine, braced core. 8 more. The weights are on the center of your thigh. Apply a little bit of extra pressure if you feel you want more of a challenge. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1, and relax. Last upper body exercise, shoulders, upper chest, upper back, neck. And I call this my face workout. So you get some nice neck muscle engagement. So that really helps the jawline, and it helps work on the strength of the neck, upper back, upper chest, and a little bit in through the face. So the palms are facing in. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. If this does not feel comfortable, maybe lifting your arms over your head is a challenge, alternate. Try to do one arm at a time. Or you can modify by doing just a shoulder shrug, lifting the shoulders up and down. And if you're still feeling a little too challenged, you can let your arms relax down by your side. But otherwise, just keep up and down. This is a wonderful functional exercise to keep our arms, upper back and upper chest and neck strong. Let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, stretch your arms. 6, Exhale on exertion. That's on the way up. One more. And now slowly relax the weights. Place them on a chair that's close by, or you can put them down as long as you bend down slowly and safely, lowering one weight down at a time and keeping the arms close to your body so you're not reaching and putting them away like that. You completed your workout, but let's get into some nice stretches. So our body is so much warmer than after our first initial warm up in the beginning. So now your body can really welcome additional flexibility and additional suppleness in the joints and the muscles. So let's get started. Right leg forward, left leg back. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, interlace the arms. Stretch the chest, front shoulders, biceps, and forearms. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Let's complement the stretch of the chest by stretching our back. Take your left hand, put it on the outside of that right leg that's extended. Take your right arm below shoulder height, bring it behind you, and look over your right shoulder. So you're doing a spinal twist, stretching out the spine, creating a nice opening in the vertebrae, and stretching the muscles along each side of the spine, the erector spinae, and exhale. And then from here, bring your body to the center. That extended arm comes across. Give it a hug, twist, and look over the left shoulder. So now a variation of a spinal twist going in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then uncurl your body, bring the arm center. Just flex that front leg, the right foot, flex from an imaginary dowel in the hip, and your S-curve neutral spine. Just come down about, I would say 5 to 10 to 20 degrees, a comfortable movement so that you can maintain the S-curve neutral spine. Flex right foot, toe up, kneecap to quad, inhale and exhale. Lead with the breastbone, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more, and exhale. Ease back a little bit, point the toe, and hinge forward again. Stretching the top of the foot and the shin thoroughly after all those toe taps. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Slowly come straight up and back. Staggered stance. Now the left leg is forward. Interlace the arms behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Opening up the front shoulder, the chest, bicep, forearm. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to take a deeper breath. So increase the expansion of the lungs by increasing the breath. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Now taking the right hand, put it on the outside of the left thigh, taking that left arm, sloping below shoulder height, twist, and look over the left shoulder. So we're doing a seated spinal twist, stretching out the lower back, stretching out the chest on the other side, opening up the right side of the back. And slowly bring that arm, the extended left arm, across the body. Give it a hug with the right arm. Pull it into the body, reach it across, and now we're doing a spinal twist to the other side. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale exhale, inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly uncurl the body to center. Extend and flex the front left leg from a dowel in your hip. Perfect S-curve neutral spine. 5 to 20 or so degrees coming down. Lifting the breastbone as if a string is pulling the center of your breastbone about a foot off your own foot. So about a foot off your toes. And inhale and exhale. A deeper breath in and exhale. Boy, that feels good. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Ease back a little bit, point the toes, and hinge down again for a nice top of the foot and shin stretch. Inhale and exhale. One more. And exhale. Slowly come up. Feet are stacked. Take your left hand, bring it up and over the body. Use your right hand, holding onto the wrist, up and over. Inhale and reach. Again, if this is a little challenging, over the head, bring the arm across your body or even down towards the floor. So you have options of a comfortable alignment and positioning. Then all the way up, 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 up. Now the right hand is going up and over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more. Exhale, and then all the way up. Relax down. 2 closing breaths. Arms up. And exhale. And inhale up. Exhale, shake out your hands, shake out your right foot, shake out your left foot. Do the happy dance. You're done. Give yourselves a hand, a thumbs up, and a good big virtual hug. You guys did a great job, and have a beautiful rest of the day. Stay cool, drink water, and relax a little bit. Thanks so much for coming.